It's certain motherfuckers you be like, yeah, he be getting bitches. I already know. I don't even need to hear. I don't even need to see how he operate. I can already tell. But that's back then. Because nowadays you can see a motherfucker like that and be like, I remember I know a guy like that, and I remember he told me he said that he didn't know how to talk to women. Took this motherfucker out, trying to get him to like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker was, when I show you him, you be like, he couldn't do it? Like, cause I thought for sure he had him lined up. Now this guy sings, he now acts because he sings, he works out, dances. He now acts though. He's at the Stride Center now. He's actually they got his picture up.
Cute.
I thought for sure he had him lined up. Motherfucker don't know how to talk to a chick at all. I took him out, made a couple.
He probably don't have the confidence to do it.
That's the crazy thing. It's like when he said it, I was like, nigga, I thought for sure. Like, I was like, nigga, you don't look like. You know what I'm saying? I ain't say you cute or nothing, but nigga, you ain't Flavor Flav. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you not Flavor Flav, so I thought for sure he was racking them down. Like, and then like I would see chicks. I worked with him, so I would see chicks flirting with him. I'm like, oh shit, my nigga in here. Okay. Turned out he had no clue he was flirting with him. I was like, oh my god.
Chelsea hates
Like,
if I'm not interested in you, like I never notice when a person is sitting on me until it's too late.
see, and that's the thing about her. I'm like, man.
And then but it'd be kind of weird though.
It is like, shout out to my nigga. I'm saying his name. Fuck that. But it's just like, man, when he said that shit, it's funny because I met chicks that knew him, went to school with him. It's like, oh my god, I think he's so sexy. I'm like, if you already knew this nigga, that's what I had to tell him when I took him out. I'll never forget, it was these two chicks from Ukraine we was talking to, and this nigga didn't know what to do. I'm like, Jesus Christ, like I had to remind this nigga. I was like, yo, you have to remember, women. You have to remember, think of women like this as animals. Before you start looking like that and anybody else, let me finish first before you start putting your 2 cents in. Just like women should look at men as animals too. They're more scared of you than you are of them.
Yo. Child,
Say that they're
about snakes.
They more, you know what I'm saying, like shy than you are shy with them. Like, so, because you never, like, I've seen it happen very few times, but it's very rare that a female come up to you and just introduce herself. Make herself fucking be known that she's in the fucking building.
I was just going to say, I used to, when I was, like, younger, like, I can do that to guys that I'm not interested in. Like, I have no interest in him whatsoever. Like, I can go up, talk to him, have a whole conversation, and get the number, the whole nine. To a guy that I'm interested in, like.
But it's the same way, like, you know what it is? Because this is, you know how many times I've talked to a female, I've seen a female that I'm like, you know what I'm saying, I will do, you know what I'm saying, I want to talk to her. Mm-hmm. And thought she was so fucking stuck up to end up actually talking to her. It's just like, yo, this bitch real as fuck.
I hate
like, or she's nothing like I built it up in my mind. And that's why I'm like that. I'm like, man, no, fuck that. Like, because that was me trying to talk myself out of not doing some shit that I wanted to do. That's what it comes down to. Like, but it's crazy because have you been through that? Like, met a guy that you like, yo, I know this nigga guy. You know what I'm saying? A wife and a bunch of kids, and you know what I'm saying? Like, or he locked down, or you know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna fuck with me, and then you end up talking to him. It's just like, oh, he hella cool. Like, and he's not fucking with a lot of females. Like, he's just to himself. Like,
I only underestimated one guy. I thought he was more of a goof troop. But
she said fucking goof troop.
But after that, I was just like, damn. Like, okay, I definitely misjudged.
I've definitely done it. That's why I approach the way I do, because I don't let that shit stop me no more. I'll be, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers
I
that
used
see
to
some
hate when
shit.
people would put that tag on me though. Like that shit used to really piss me off. Like, oh yeah, like you still.
I ain't gonna lie. I
Bitch,
thought she
what?
was fucking loud as fuck when I met her.
Really?
Hell yeah. Because first of all, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? We both traded in that class, and then your ass sat next to me. Or no, behind me. But I was always hear you, especially like you start humming and shit, and I'll be like, yo, sing that shit. Like, nah, like, yo, this motherfucker,
Yeah.
like. I ain't gonna lie, I thought she was loud as fuck when I met her, but then, no, she's cool. So I know how it is to misjudge someone, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially a chick I'm trying to talk to, it's like, oh no, she ain't gonna fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? She look like she get hella niggas approach her. Then you go approach her, and you can find out this.
Niggas probably do approach her, but
It's
she ain't interested.
they might approach her, but then you find out way insecure. Like,